Have you ever wondered if failure is truly the end of the journey or perhaps the beginning of a new one? Let's take a moment and reflect on this question. The word failure often carries a negative connotation. It's seen as a sign of weakness, incompetence, or the end of a dream. But what if we told you that there's a different perspective on failure? One that not only changes how we view setbacks, but also how we approach our goals. Consider failure as a teacher, a mentor that guides us through the intricate path of life. Each stumble, each fall is a lesson learned. It's an opportunity for growth, a stepping stone towards success. It's not about the number of times we fall, but rather how we rise and learn from each setback, and remember, it's those lessons that shape us, that make us who we are. Consider this: what if every great success story began with a failure? Scene script. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, once said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Picture this: a man hunched over a desk, tinkering, experimenting, and failing, over and over again. This man was Thomas Edison, a man who didn't shy away from failure, but rather embraced it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Edison's journey to inventing the light bulb was not a smooth one. In fact, it was riddled with countless setbacks and rejections. But it was his tenacity, his refusal to give up, that eventually led him to success. When Edison began his work on the light bulb, he faced a daunting challenge. He needed to find a filament that would burn long enough to make the light bulb practical. Edison tested thousands of different materials, from platinum to bamboo. Each time a material failed, he crossed it off his list and moved on to the next one. He didn't see these failures as a reason to quit, but as stepping stones towards his ultimate goal. What set Edison apart was his unique perspective on failure. He saw each setback not as a defeat, but as a lesson. Every failed experiment brought him one step closer to finding the solution. He once said, "Every wrong attempt discarded is another step forward." This is the essence of Edison's story: persistence in the face of failure. He didn't allow the fear of failure to deter him from his path. Instead, he used it as fuel to push himself forward. He understood that failure is not the opposite of success, but a part of it. Edison's story is a reminder that success is not a straight line. It's a winding road filled with detours and dead ends. It's about picking yourself up after a fall and continuing on, stronger and wiser from the experience. Remember, every time you fail, you're not moving backward, you're moving forward, just like Edison did. You're learning, growing, and getting closer to your goal. Don't be afraid to fail, embrace it, learn from it, grow from it. Edison's story is a testament to the power of persistence and the valuable lessons that can be learned from failure. Embracing failure doesn't mean celebrating it, but rather acknowledging its role in our journey towards success. Here's the thing, my friends. Life is not a straight path. It's a winding road marked by potholes, detours, and yes, failures. But these stumbles, these setbacks, they're not roadblocks, they're stepping stones. They're opportunities for growth, for learning, for self-improvement. When we embrace failure, we're not admitting defeat. Quite the opposite, in fact. We're taking control of our story, understanding that we have the power to turn a negative situation into a valuable lesson. Mistakes, errors, failures, they're all part of the process, the journey towards success. They provide us with insights, teach us about resilience, push us to innovate, and guide us towards achieving our goals. So, don't shy away from failure, embrace it. Use it as a tool for growth. Remember, every failure is a step closer to success. So, what can we take away from understanding the role of failure in personal growth? Let's start with this. Failure is not the end of the world. It's a stepping stone, a chance to learn and grow. When we stumble, we gain insights that can guide us to our goals more effectively. Take the compelling story of Thomas Edison. His countless unsuccessful attempts didn't deter him. Instead, each failure brought him closer to his groundbreaking invention. His journey is a testament to the fact that perseverance in the face of failure can lead to remarkable achievements. Moreover, embracing failure is a critical part of our journey to success. It's about shifting our mindset and seeing failure not as a stumbling block, but as a stepping stone. It's about recognizing that every setback is a setup for a greater comeback. The next time you face a setback, don't view it as a dead end. See it as a detour to a more enlightening path. Because remember, there's no success without failure.